parents did not do a lot of talking around
No,
us.
they
No.
Things were a secret. We children were treated as children. Their adult conversations were kept away from us. So when those houses were burning, we were some frightened little children. But they would take us out of the house, and we would all pile up together in a little bunch and watch the houses burn. But they didn't leave us in our houses alone. They told, come on, let's go. But they never told us that urban renewal was doing it. They kept that from us.
That's why TWU has prospered, because of that property.
See,
Yes.
Free Hill, like someone said earlier, they own their property. They
Yes,
own it.
they
Wasn't
own
much,
it. It
but
was
we
ours.
owned it.
Yes,
And then
it was
they
ours.
came,
It
the
was
urban
ours.
renewal came in and lied to them, took everybody's property. And
It was little
to this day, some of them didn't get a penny.
And they owe us. Growing up, Free Hill was a safe haven. We knew that when we went to Free Hill that we were protected. We picked berries together. We picked plums. We climbed apple trees, not realizing that racism was prevalent.
For that many years, to keep it intact like that, to me is amazing. It's phenomenal. In a time when segregation and Jim Crow were in full force, they managed to not lose it. It had to be taken from them for them to lose it.
That is the way it was going all over the whole country, even up to now. The black neighborhoods is the first one that they will erase, because it's easy to do it.
And you think about it, it goes through your mind. Well, why would they do us like that? Just to get whatever they were after. Didn't know at the time that they were really after the property. We didn't know that. All we know is house burning here, one burning there, and you got to move. You got to move your family. And out of the flock, I was one of the youngest ones. But I can remember back then, when the houses started to burning down, they only burnt down the houses that were empty. And I remember the two houses that burnt, me, myself, and the siblings, when they would do it at night. And quite naturally, we would be looking out the window, oh, grandma, a house is on fire. And back then, the parents would just say, it's okay, go back in here. And we would do just that. And then the next night came along, there was another empty house that caught on fire. And from that point on, I remember it wasn't very long that we were getting moved out of that house, going to what they call Hillcrest Apartments.
They just didn't think like we were people. Those were humans that lived on Free Hill. Those were people that had feelings, and you just pushed them aside and said, it's almost like you took a broom and swept them up on a dustpan and just threw them over into the projects.
The road came down through here like this, and that's where they lived at. But it came all the way down past the powerhouse. This powerhouse right here.
We go to the project.
Yep. That's where we go.
Even though our grandparents and our great-grandparents are not here to see it, they should want to do right by the residents of Free Hill that are still alive. Because we're here. The world needs to know that Free Hill is still alive. They did not destroy us.
The things we have to decide, how do I remember what was going on in my life and what do I feel like I lost?
this was Free Hill. All back there where you see them practicing and those woods, all of that was Free Hill. So their marker down from the church, the last two buildings standing that belong to Free Hill, would be right in this area.
Yes.
Are we good? Now he's cleaning up.
Nobody move it. We get that done.
Probably will.